how much should my down payment be? Well, your down payment is determined on a couple of things. One, it's determined on the type of loan that you're going to get, because different loan packages require a different percent down. And two, it's going to depend on how much cash you have. So if you're looking at an RD loan or a VA loan, those are both government loans, many times you can do a 0% down. Now, there are other fees associated with those types of loans that have nothing to do with your down payment, so just be mindful of that. An FHA loan is very similar. It's also a government loan. I think most of the time you can get away with about 3% down on an FHA loan. This is all dependent on your credit score, of course, but you'll do a 3% down on an FHA loan, and they also have additional fees. Sometimes the 3% down plus the additional fees actually calculate up to what you can typically do with a conventional loan, which most of the time you can get away with 5% down on a conventional loan. Now, if you have the cash, and this is what I always recommend to my clients, if you can, do 20% down, and I know that's a big chunk of change, so I get it. It's, not very many people can do 20% down, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you can do 20% down, you can eliminate what's called PMI. So the lender actually carries mortgage insurance against your loan until you're at 80% of the value of the home. So once you get to 80% of the value, so if you start out at 10% down and you're paying and you're paying and you're paying, and you get to a point where now you only owe 80% of the value of the home to the bank, you want to give them a call and request them to move the PMI. They're not going to do it on their own, so you definitely want to keep track of it and ask them to remove that. The reason they do this and they carry this PMI if you're not at that 80% is it's an insurance for them, so that if you were to default on the loan before you get to that 80% or before you pay it off, they've been collecting insurance against it to cover that default. So the short answer is the down payment will be whatever percentage your loan requires and how much cash that you have. Make sure you talk to your lender, find out what is the best package for you and what they recommend as well.